After a Bitcoin and crypto bloodbath that's lasted since pretty much Christmas, is Bitcoin about to turn around and drag the rest of the altcoins up with it? In today's episode, we're going to look at something very interesting that's happening on the Bitcoin chart right now, which is really showing that something could be about to happen for Bitcoin. So have you bought your Bitcoin? Have you bought into other altcoins? Let me know down below if you've made the best of this dip. So without further ado then, let's jump into the charts for today. So guys, looking at this Bitcoin chart, we can see something very interesting. I told you a few days ago to pay attention to these lines of resistance. Ultimately, when we have previous lines of resistance, they become support, and previous lines of support become resistance. So what we can see is we had this previous line from the all-time high that came down, intersected with this point, and then was broken through, retested as resistance, pushed back down. This is currently acting as resistance for Bitcoin. So it's going to be key to see whether we're going to be able to break this. This other line as well was our previous line of support and has maintained itself as support, which is crucial to see for the Bitcoin price. Okay, also we can look at the Fibonacci, taking the Fibonacci from the swing low to this swing high up here. You can see that we came down perfectly. We've had this previous line of support. Now that, for me, is a good indicator that we could be looking at a bottom here, and you can see that we perfectly intersected between these two lines. Okay, so we're now into what looks like a broadening wedge, and because this is descending broadening wedge, will ultimately tend to signal that we're going to have a turnaround in the market. So what we could potentially see, if we're unable to break through here, is another round down to these levels. But what we see here, guys, is this flat bottom. Despite this wick here, we've had this triple touch on the bottom here, which indicates to me that we could be looking at a bottom for the Bitcoin price. And the bottom there was around $40,000, or just above $40,000. If Bitcoin's able to break above this level at around $42,500, which is really not far away at current prices, then in my opinion, we're going to be pushing up towards this next level, previous support here, at around the $45,400. Now, obviously, we've seen the rest of the crypto market absolutely tank when Bitcoin goes down, because obviously Bitcoin has a huge market cap, and when Bitcoin struggles, the rest of the cryptos with smaller market caps struggle much more aggressively. And on the flip side of that, when Bitcoin comes back, we see Ethereum and the other cryptos with smaller market caps really making these huge gains back up. So in my opinion, personally, I've been looking to buy into the altcoins because that's where I see the biggest gains coming back if we're about to have a Bitcoin recovery. There's a lot of sentiment in the market and a lot of fear right now about Bitcoin. Go and look at YouTube, go and look at Twitter. And when you see all this fear, guys, this is when we want to be capitalizing. This is when we want to be buying, because buy fear, sell greed. I can't emphasize that enough. Not just celebrating when the prices are high, but getting excited when they are low. Now, if we're able to break out of this, then we could be seeing something very exciting for the Bitcoin price. Now, what we do, guys, if we're able to have a break and a turnaround here, then we'll take from this swing high on the Fibonacci, we drop it down to this swing low, and then we look for the 1.618. Now, you can see 1.618 is all the way up here at $87,239. And you can see, guys, it's pretty much a continuation of the trend and would be looking fairly healthy. Obviously, you know, when we've had these quiet periods, everyone gets a bit sad, everyone sulks a bit, but actually it's not been that long in the grand scheme of things. No need to stress about things. Guys, I've been doing really well recently in this boring time with crypto in NFTs, and I've been making really good money with not much initial investment. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link to an NFT video that I've been using to flip and sell NFTs for around $300 to $1,000 every single day with very little research. So head over and check out that video. I'll leave a link there now. Please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps me to deliver you more content like this. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. And I'll see you again later with another video. Bye-bye.